Hello, so I'm going to show you how to do some backgrounds in your sketchbook in preparation to be drawn on or to be collaged on top of, or to stick images down or research down. White piece of paper can be scary sometimes, and breaking that up with a bit of a background can be fun, and also it can add another dimension to your sketchbook. So I'm going to show you a bunch of ideas here. And also it preps a few pages in my book for the future. So, as I was showing you last time, this image here, this artist, you can see that there is something going on in the background, a bit of watercolour or something. So my interpretation of that was using the ink and bleach, which we did at the start of the project here with the ink and bleach. I was learning about what happens with the ink with the bleach. I've also had a bit of experimentation with negative space here. I've had some exploration with paint and watercolour and so forth. So I'm bringing that all together now, and it's all coming together to formulate this final piece. So to get these backgrounds, what I do is always work with a big brush. Never attempt to do a background with a small brush like this. It's going to take you ages. It's a waste of your time, and it's going to look really not very good. So the first thing I'm going to show you is Quink. So Quink is the bottle like this. It's in the classroom, and we're about to order some more, so there will be loads. It's basically Parker pen ink. But lots of artists like using it. So I've put a bit on the palette there, you can't really see. And I'm going to add some water to it to thin it down. And then with my big brush, I'm going to sweep over. I'm going to put some water on there as well. And I don't mind if there's like streaks in there, that's fine. Remember, it's a background. It shouldn't take you that long. Whoops. Ah, look, it's flipped everywhere. That's great. We don't mind that. We like that. It's not going to take you forever. That's really one of the things I hate to see GCSE students doing, and that is painstakingly doing backgrounds or cutting out meticulously little squares of paper. And I think, what are you doing? You're spending so long on something that really doesn't get you any marks. Yeah, okay, presentation in sketchbooks, yeah, it's important, but that's it. That is literally all I need for a background. So I did the wash really quickly. I was talking while we're going, and then I've just done some of these flicks like that. Because I'm using Quink, I know that this reacts well with bleach. So safely, if you are doing it at home, please ask an adult to help you. I've used a spray bottle here. How embarrassing. This is the head lice repellent bottle that we had to deal with once when my daughter was very young. Not anymore. One of those things. And we've put bleach in here instead. If you do that, please make sure you label it and keep it well out of the way of anybody, including yourselves, but make sure a grown-up is with you to help. And then I'm going to spray that onto my page, and hopefully you can see on the camera how that has reacted with the ink. So that for me is just enough for a background, and it took me like seconds to do. Okay, so that is one idea, and that is how I've done the background for most of this book really, but that is how I've done the background for this hand, and I've also done it for this image here. Okay, remember I cut in with the Quink to bring it forward. This here, all of this is prepared for something there. Okay, so that's reacted quite nicely. Okay, our next idea of how we can do really quick backgrounds. So this time using acrylic, I'm probably going to end up picking up a bit of the Quink as well, just because it doesn't really matter. Roller, so we've got these in school, we use these for printing. I'm going to put some white on here as well. Oop. And this time, have I got my white? No. This time, in a bottle, I have got some ink. So if I spray that, you'll see that it comes out like that. And again, you can do this in the classroom or at home. If you've got an old spray bottle, put some ink in it. It's a really effective way of just preparing a page in your sketchbook. I'm going to get a bit of white on my roller and a bit of black on my roller. And I'm going to roller it on the back of my sketchbook or somewhere rough. first to see how that comes out. And I'm going to make it so it's quite dry, and then I'm just going to roll that down my page. Roll it onto something first and mix it. And again, it's just a really quick way of getting something down on your page before you begin. So I'm going to just do a bit of my spray with my ink there. I might roll it out a bit, see what happens to that. Yeah, nice, look at that, that's great. Okay, so there we go, really easy, really quick. It's the back of my sketchbook there. And that just is prepared now for the tonal drawing, or I could do a tonal drawing on a separate piece of paper, stick it on. It just distresses my page a bit, which is pretty cool. Okay, next one is we're going to get, in fact I'm going to do this in a different video.